Everyone mentioned today is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law, and everything I discuss here is theory until proven fact, even if it is. Hey guys, how you going? Okay, it is very early in the morning here, so I'm trying to be a bit quiet. Last night, or early yesterday evening, there was a terrorist attack at Bondi Beach in Sydney. The Tathia said terrorist Naveed Akram, who killed 12 innocent Australians and Jews in Sydney earlier today, is a Pakistani origin extremist who studied at Harvard University in Islamabad. Whoa, okay. This is the guy. Usual suspects. The Tathia said the Bondi Beach terrorist Naveed Akram wore a Pakistani cricket jersey in his driving licence picture. So that is the man who was shooting people. Okay, we had a man who actually disarmed him. Ankit G said the man who killed the terrorist, I don't think he killed him. His name is Edward Crabtree. He just disarmed him. Don't be fooled by any jihadi. There's no such thing as a good Muslim or a bad Muslim. They're just Muslims. Well, this man, I'll show you what he did.
Oh!
C'est un malade.
Oh non, gros! Oh!
Ouais, mais il y a son pote, il va se faire tirer dessus.
Oh!
Well done to this man, is all I can say. They're trying to say his name is Ahmed. It's not. His name is Edward Crabtree, okay? And he was unarmed and he disarmed the gunman. Okay, John Rambo said, holy crap, let me get this straight. We just had a terrorist attack in Syria, military and civilians killed. Okay, this one's one I want to do on its own. It's nothing to do with the Bondi shooting. Mario Norfolk said, I went to bed after watching the shooting at Brown University. There was one in America as well. Had nightmares about mass shootings and woke up to the mass shooting in my home country of Australia, where gun ownership is 10% that of the US. Is this the world we want our kids to grow up in? He's not talking about guns either. He's talking about the Muslims, I believe. Mario Norfolk said 10 dead in Bondi Beach shooting, at least 10. Well, it looks like it might be 12 now, 11 or 12. At least 10 people have been killed, including children and a police officer, after gunmen opened fire during the Hanukkah event at Bondi Beach. One shooter was reportedly shot dead by police, while another's in custody and being treated by emergency services. Early information suggests the attack may have deliberately targeted a Jewish gathering and had been planned for months, though authorities have not confirmed a motive. Oh, I can tell you what the motive is. Police are also sweeping the area for potential explosives after a report of a bomb placed under a nearby pedestrian bridge. Now, this was yesterday afternoon, yesterday evening. I think it started between 6 and 7 p.m. and people running for their lives from Bondi Beach. 13 injured in Bondi shooting. 13 people have been taken to hospital following the Bondi Beach shooting, according to New South Wales Ambulance. There are reports that responding officers were initially unable to disarm the gunman because they arrived on the scene unarmed. My God. The attack, which unfolded during Hanukkah, left beachgoers fleeing in panic as 2 people opened fire. Both men were eventually arrested, one disarmed by a hero bystander who wrestled the weapon from his hand. These are the shooters. And the Australian PM, of course, he responds to it. He caused it by letting them all in. He confirmed speaking with the AFP Commissioner and New South Wales Premier, adding the government is working closely with New South Wales Police and will provide updates as more information comes in. Albanese praised emergency responders on the ground and urged people in the area to follow official police instructions. Albanese said the scenes at Bondi are shocking and distressing. Police and emergency responders on the ground working to save lives. My thoughts are with every person affected. I've just spoken to the AFP Commissioner and with New South Wales Premier. They're working with New South Wales Police, provide further updates as more information is confirmed. And
Hanno appena sparato, guarda che stanno tutti scappando. Stanno sparando agli ebrei di Ocano. Guarda. Va.
can hear all the gunshots. Okay, hero bystander disarms Bondi Beach gunman. Amid the chaos at Bondi, a brave bystander, which we know, tackled one of the armed suspects and ripped the shotgun from his hands before he could fire again. The dramatic moment may have prevented further injuries as the beachgoers ran for their lives. Police later arrested both suspects, but not before one civilian showed true Aussie courage under fire. There is more to this footage, and I'm wondering if this one has more than what the last one had. Because he actually, like, the guy gets up and walks away. Look. He didn't shoot him because he didn't want to shoot him. He said, I was leaving it to the police because in Australia it's illegal to take the law into your own hands, allegedly. But there was another man. Okay, so keep watching this. And he threw rocks at him as well. Oh, my God. Good on you, mate. A hero. And there was another one up here. So, I don't know. There should be at least two shooters. I think one's dead. There you go. And he was on a high point, so he could, lord it over everyone, I suppose.
Eh?
Mais il y a un deuxième gars. Mais c'est un malade. C'est quoi, c'est un vrai fusil?
Oui, c'est un vrai fusil, on dirait. Mais frère, mais qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Mais qu'est-ce qui se passe? Je comprends rien. Il tire sur des gens?
Doesn't even sound like Sydney anymore. There he is up there.
No, now they're there. The police are shooting at him.
Shooting at him, yeah.
The police are shooting at him right now.
Shooting people randomly.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah. The police are in the car.
You see it? Do you see them?
Yeah, I got it on film.
Look in front there, you can't.
Some people saying he had a bulletproof vest on. Okay. I'm just going to report on this. I'm not giving my opinion one way or the other. Obviously, I'm against shooting, people in Australia, obviously. Okay, how far back do I have to go? Oops. Okay. Australian said Pakistani. Justin Gosbard was replying to Pauline Hanson. This was the man. Naveed Akram. Okay. Timber said, warning graphic, Bondi Beach shooting, gunman cornered by police. This is a drone view. Someone got a drone up there pretty quick. Okay, one of them's laying down. Looks like he might be shot. And the other one is the one we seen kept popping his head back up. Some people say he either had a backpack on or he had a bulletproof vest on. They got a drone up there pretty quick. Was he just shot? He was. There you go. There's people laying everywhere. Well, there's someone laying there anyway. And those two, the shooters, the drone's going in for a closer look. Okay. The Cooker King said the government and the media let this happen. Don't be surprised at what's coming next. Mike said, if only there were signs. Bondi, remember? March for Palestine? Yep. There you go. Anyone who attended that, thank yourselves. Rosetta Diaz said he's a liar like every other Labor politician. Don't you worry about that. Said nothing like an expensive controversy to distract the conversation. Gullible morons, Tony Burke's lies exposed over ISIS brides. Yeah, they brought ISIS brides back too. Peter Lofe said, very carefully worded so as not to upset the Muslim community. Albo MP, you are afforded all the protection. The rest of us are merely pawns. And that was Albo's response, obviously, which I already read. Andy Nose said, New South Wales, Australia, December the 14th, a mass shooting occurred at Bondi Beach. At least 10 people were killed, including one gunman. Other gunman's suspect is in custody. It looks to me like they were both shot. Anyway, there's people running. And it wasn't just Jewish people that were injured. I'm pretty sure there's going to be Christians there too. The Jews were having Hanukkah on the beach. But, yeah. Where are all the Aussies? Anywho, okay. Doge Designer said pray for Australia. Valerie said, why is 7 News Melbourne cutting off any witnesses who is calling out and condemning terrorism in Australia? Because our mainstream media are backing it. Bro said this is what we get for recognising a Palestine as a state, bloodshed. McAmia said gun laws in Australia are some of the strictest in the world. The shooting tonight in Bondi shows very, very clearly that no matter the case, if bad people want to obtain a gun, they will. The problem Australians face is we're not allowed to be armed to defend ourselves, which a lot of people liked. It's good to see. Rosetta Diaz said Bondi Beach shooting live updates, 10 people dead, including the gunman, second shooter in custody, children among the injured, wounded carried away on surfboards. Tommy Robinson posted this, Islamophobia. So we got America interested. We've got the UK interested because of what's going on, obviously. We all have to be interested because this is what's happening. Joey Manarino said this is what Islam looks like in action. It needs to be eradicated. And that's the man on the bridge again. Eve Barlow said, we warned you, appeasing to terrorists doesn't work. The capitulating governments of Australia, Spain, France, Britain, Ireland and Canada will learn their lessons in the most brutal ways. Your innocent people are going to die. Free Palestine is a death movement. Wake the fuck up. The Conservatives said Channel 9 have an Islamic reporter on site reporting from a mass shooting at a Jewish event. What the actual... Was there nobody else available? Yeah, they sent a Muslim reporter after a Muslim just shut up the Jewish... seriously? I don't know. Australia's lost. Oz Integrity said biggest cop-out ever, breaking Australia Bondi Beach. Australian Prime Minister refers to mass shooting terror event at Bondi as shocking and distressing. That is a treasonous leader who's forced nearly 2 million immigrants into a country that's already struggling. And how did he get to be in Australia, said Craig Kelly. Yeah, I'd love to know. Looks like they had a bit of an arsenal with them too. McAmius said 2 of the alleged shooters have been caught on drone footage at Bondi Beach tonight as police have taken them out. Okay. Tommy Robinson said jihad is coming for all Western nations. This is what we've all got to look forward to. Keep letting them in. This is what's going to happen. Okay, Craig Kelly said terrorism weapons seen lying on the ground at Bondi. That looks like the one that the guy disarmed. Footage from the scene shows what appears to be a pump-action shotgun laying on the ground. I don't know what a pump-action looks like. Next to a baseball cap with an officer standing nearby. We can't and shouldn't assume whether or not the weapon belonged to the shooter, and police could be seen wielding similar weapons earlier. I don't think police are going to leave a gun lying around, or would they? Yep, the man needs a medal, honestly. This man who disarmed the one of them. Jack the Aussie said multiple victims. Holy, this is as it was breaking. I was watching video on X. I shared it on X. Okay. Again, video shows a man opening fire on Bondi Beach. Alexandria Marshall asked what the actual fuck is going on in our country. Confidential Post said now reports of an active shooter situation and mass casualties at Bondi Beach in Sydney, Australia, as 2 masked gunmen opened fire. Usual suspect carry out mass shooting at Bondi Beach, said Tommy Robinson. What happened there?
Hey, he's hit! He's hit! He's hit! Please help me! He's hit! Fucking bash him!
Is that the gunman that is actually stomping? Because people were saying that was a Jewish victim. But it's not. There's a gun. The guy is stomping on the gunman's head. And everyone's reporting that it was a Jewish man on the ground that the guy was stomping on. No, it wasn't. It was the gunman. Joey Manorino said America was built by Brits. America was built by the Irish. America was built by the Germans. America was built by the Italians. America was built by the French. America was built by the Dutch. America wasn't built by third world pirates, Somalis and Muslims. That goes for Australia too. That goes for the UK. That goes for Canada. Okay. Peter Sweden, this is before it happened. Multiculturalism is actually a paradox. If you bring all cultures into one country, you destroy the ethnic culture of that country and you just lost a culture. This is globalism in a sense. True multiculturalism is for all countries to preserve their cultures individually, and I believe so too. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there for today. I just wanted to report this. I will be back in a couple of days with some more updates. I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Pray for all the victims, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.